one, I'm not the one to underestimate. I want the throne, I loan the crush, obstruction, rush through barricades, levitate, got it tatted on me, told them follow me, they see the vision, now it's 2020, clear as Tahoe, Lexus, clear as day, no longer move around in fear, disarray, pray you hear me like the winter wind against your window pane, feel the bass, baby soak it in and let it marinate, it's time to hustle, gotta muscle up and run through barricades, yeah. Underestimate, I want the throne, I loan the crush, obstruction, rush through barricades, levitate, got it tatted on me, told them follow me, they see the vision, now it's 2020, clear as Tahoe, Lexus, clear as day, no longer move around in fear, disarray, pray you hear me like the winter wind against your window pane, feel the bass, baby soak it in and let it marinate, it's time to hustle, gotta muscle up and run through barricades, yeah.
I got their opinions, and I got mine. I used to care what they said about me. Now I ain't got the time. Taking on me, take a seat, it's okay. Try to get in touch, see if you know me. Still about the love, nothing's changed. Gotta play that game. 'Cause we're running out of time. So I gotta make I've been keeping myself so busy, pushing out the misery, trying to find the peace in me. I wanna be I wanna find myself, but again, it's always a phase. I wanted to stay, no you don't understand. I've been losing myself, I've been losing myself.
What's up, guys? How's everybody doing today on this Monday? Everybody loves Monday, right? Back to work. Not me. I took a week's vacation to stream a little bit and fucking get dragged into helping my dad do work on the farm. So yeah, fun shit. But we're gonna do a quick little stream today. Do like 2 hours of Pindle, see what we can get. What's up, Jay, Des, Sickoid, EBM Gaming, John White, Kerry Lazy P, Warlord, Cosmic, Jordan, NoobTube, a lot of people to say hi to. I have not tried Meeting Excel. Oh, Shot, thank you for the little super chat. Griffin, what's up? Quick little stream today. Quick little wham bam, thank you ma'am, and done. That's what she said. Go help on the farm. Go see if the... Want to have my little orange first.
You cool.
Thank you, man. I try. If only there were more views in high school. High school, I was not so cool. Jay! I love the super sticker. Thank you, Jay. Gotta get a quick little bit of vitamin C. Yeah, you could tell by the color of the amount of donation, so. Nadim Paranov, thank you so much for the sub. First sub of stream. Man, stop eating oranges and get grinding. Jason. Finished health for the first time? You were inspired by my videos? Awesome, dude. I think it's called a, is it tangerine? Not tangerine, is it? Am I vegetarian? No, I'm not very vegetarian, not at all. Same setup as yesterday, 790 MF. Yeah, everything's exactly the same. Orange, you glad he's streaming? What's up, N14 PM? I don't think it's a Mandarin, though. Clementine, there we go. I have a South African friend that calls them nachis. I was like, that's just the dumbest thing in the world. Why would you call them a nachi? Doesn't make any sense. Poop in a can? What? TVM game, you're stuck in Act 1 hell? That's okay, you can farm... what level are you? If you're not 75, go back and farm Nightmare Bale. Get some levels in. And then go back. See, look at all those rares I check. Circle is garbage. Motric Professor, yeah, but he can't... Apparently he's stuck on Act 1, so he can't even get past it, which... It could be gear and skill... well, maybe a little bit of skill, but it could be gear and just character level. You can easily get 75 off of Bale running. And Nightmare. Didn't you get drunk today? No, I don't drink. I hardly drink at all, let alone... Oh, you're level 90, you're level 76? What's your gear, or what's your skill selection? Full Blizzard? You can farm Hell and Dariel. Gear your character up with Shaco and stuff like that. Those kind of cool boots. Fire res, lightning res, MF. Just needed more more lightning res, more MF, fast run walk or something. Close. We're gonna find a jaw today? I doubt it. I'm only going... Oh, I didn't even start the uptime counter. My bad. My bad. Let me set that up. Oh, somebody dropped a fat super. Yes, there we go. There, that's the orange color. Des, thank you. Oranges and coffee in the morning. Thank you, Des.
Not here.
Who's my friend that calls it nachos? He's South African. So I think it's a South African thing. Definitely not a Canadian thing. Your Blizzball? I would suggest respecing to go full cold. Just to like skip cold
Oranges
immunes.
and coffee in the morning.
Like you really need to go like dual spec to like get through like some parts in like Chaos Sanctuary or like Act 5 Ancients and stuff, but you can yeah, thank you so much, Des, but you should be able to as a full Okay, you are South African? Okay. Because you should be able to, with a full Blizzard setup, you should be able to just teleport and skip monsters and beat Act 1 and get to Act 2 and 3. So you can do Mephisto, Ancient Tunnels, and Hell and Dario with that setup. Are you 63 FCR? I mean, it's not gonna be easy. I mean, you're gonna struggle a bit. You got a brand new geared up character, but what about weed and hentai? No weed and no hentai. I smoked pot like 3 times my entire life. Years ago when I was in college, and hentai, I'd rather watch like real porn and Japanese girls or Japanese cartoons. That's just me. What's up, Jose? Yeah, it's correct, Cosmic. That is correct. Isn't that how you pronounce hentai? 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 Anime porn? If you've been watching DB at all, you know that he doesn't care about things like that. I don't care if I pronounce it wrong. Anime shaming. Kyle, what do you walk into? Instant demonetization? Talking about porn? Shouldn't get demonetized. Thank you, who sees. By the way, is the Halls of Pain waypoint the only way to Pindle if you've killed Nilithak? You could kill Nilithak in limited times, you just don't want to get that Halls of Pain waypoint. If you've gotten it already, then you're screwed, but you can run backwards from the Halls of Pain waypoint up. You can teleport, like... But that can be a little sketchy when you're trying to teleport, like... the reverse direction. Like, I'll try and do this without dying. So you're gonna come up backwards, right? You're gonna have to like do something like that. Oh, you're gonna have to howl. Howl, not battle orders. Anyways, yeah, you're gonna have to just do it reverse, and it's not as efficient. Vector, I'm level 90. Sorry, 92. 92, 790 MF, players 1 difficulty. What's up, Melius? How's it going? Hey, man, I saw on, I think, Brandon's Discord you got a second kid on the way. Congratulations, dude. Better finish your grill before the kid comes along. Did I get high with the weed? Honestly, I didn't take too many hits, so maybe a little bit, but I wasn't annihilated. Goodies. Why couldn't those roll unique? See, 790 MF was not enough. If I had that 2 extra MF, it was 1 breakpoint higher, they would have rolled Hotspurs and we would have gotten a Grail item, but 790 just wasn't enough. That's some bullshit. Honestly, first time you don't feel it? Oh, okay. So I probably didn't even do it enough to get blasted. Wasn't annihilated. Sounds so Canadian. God, Kozakon's lighting up my fucking phone. 14 messages. What the fuck? Everybody give Kozakon shit. He's interrupting my stream by texting me. Yeah, everyone give Kozakon shit. 14 texts. Good. I wonder if he's in chat. I got new sub badges coming out too, guys. 5 new emotes and sub badges, another rare scourge. You don't know who Kozakon is? I can't get, the only way I can get, I need either 50 Travs, I don't have it. Another 30 Nagel, which I don't have, which I thought I did, but I don't. So I could get it with switching out to a 40 Geeds and an Angel, or I can just get 1 level and then swap out the Geeds Grand Charm. So either way, I just at the moment I can't right now. Oh, thank you for the sub. I cannot pronounce that, but thank you so much. Thank you. Definitely can't pronounce that one. But it's just a joke about how, like, it's so infinitesimally slightly better going from whatever the breakpoint is, below 792, 792. Rick James, thank you for the sub. Thank you, Rick. When do y'all Canadians do Christmas? The 25th. Isn't that like standard? Doesn't everybody do it? Anybody who celebrates Christmas? It's on the 25th. It's only... I think our Canada Day is different than Independence Day. The date is different. Thanksgiving's different. But yeah, Christmas is standard, isn't it? Have any tip for Jevs on Hell Act 3, how to handle physical immunes? Do you mean lightning immunes? Because you should just be able to run up and charge strike any physical immune, Hans. If you're talking lightning immunes, you can use a lower res one on Switch. Or you can just try and run around them and skip them. How close are we to... I think I'm at 105 Druid belts now. We'll check quickly. 25, 50, 75, 100. Okay, so 108. EU's 20. Well, 24 is Christmas Eve, right? I don't know. It's the same for Canada and the States, though.
I can't care.
Link me your shared stash save file on Discord. What?
Good afternoon.
I was originally going to do 250, but I don't know if that's stretching it out a little bit too much because I've been going at it for a while now. Yeah, we're not even halfway there. And then I've debated splitting it up into two little segments, but if I do like 125 and 125... Oh, you want to ID the pellets. I think I might get 1.5 NATO out of 250. Maybe 2 if I'm lucky. How long have I been up? Oh, Rich, you didn't get a notification? It sounds like classic YouTube. Just 10 minutes. Haven't been up for too long. Make sure you guys check your the bell notifications, because YouTube has done some stupid stuff recently with sending out notifications. And some guys on Discord that like frequently follow the streams, they went into their settings and realized that they weren't actually getting pinged. So just, if you do want to be pinged, just double check. What's up, Leandro? Yeah, the Ethgrail is a thing. As a community, we've almost completed the Ethgrail, but doing it solo is some next level nutty shit. I mean, I think we just went over 2,800 Discord members. Not all of them are like active MFing in the Holy Grail, but out of everyone who is actively magic finding, I think we're at 3 or possibly 4 of them have ethereal, like things like ethereal D-Webs, right? Or like ethereal Templars, or ethereal Tomb Reaver, right? Shit like that. So it's between a whole spread of people, it's possible, but individually getting each one of those rare items, it's hard enough to just collect a regular grail, let alone compounding it with how hard it is to get ethereal shit. It's next to impossible. Ethereal Zodrune. Yes, this is Pluggy. It's a single player mod. Exclamation Pluggy for anybody who's
Hello.
new to stream and they want to know what I'm using as a mod. What's up, Maple? Oh, sorry, I missed your question. You should get an Enigma or Infinity first. You started with the Holy Grail inspired by you. Thank you, man. It depends on if you want to play all Sorceress, or possibly a little bit of Javzon without teleporting, or if you want to play a whole wide range of characters. Like if you want to play Wind Druid, Hammered In, teleporting, Summon Necro, all that shit, make Enigma first. Or even a Barbarian too, make Enigma first. If you're just gonna go all Sorceress, make your Infinity first. Can't really give you an answer unless you like... If you specifically want to completely play Sorceress, I would say make like Chains of... or excuse me, make Infinity first, worry about Enigma later. Oh, you should make Insight before... Insight should be one of the first runes you make, Knifey, because it's super cheap. For Altur Tal Soul, right?
I can't care.
There's actually Uber Diablo in Diablo 3 this season, like a secret boss. Yeah, I saw a thumbnail about that. Like, it was secret Diablo 3 boss season 19. I just didn't click on it. Illuminati, thank you for the sub. I kind of do that. I'll see thumbnails and I'll just be like, oh, I can tell by the thumbnail what the video is about, and then I just don't click on it. Pretty bad considering But my argument is I'm a YouTuber and I spend a lot of time streaming and video editing and uploading videos that when I'm done doing that, I don't spend time watching YouTube. That's my argument. LMZ, you should do it, man. Do it. Get your CD key, install Pluggy, man. There's guys in the Discord if you want to join it. Link is in the description. They can help you set up your characters, get Pluggy set up, work your way through the game. Like, do it, man. Fucking do it. Perfect Insight is tough. See, why do I play single player? No lag. It's kind of like stop and start. I just keep my progression. I don't get left behind on like a ladder. No bots. There is some fun aspects to playing with multiple people online. But I just overall I prefer single player. Felch, I was gonna do Necro today. I can't because I need to do a short stream. Like 2 hours from now I gotta go. So tomorrow I was going to do a big Necro stream for the spider. Yeah, Battle.net is, I mean, it's just personal preference. Like, it's fun playing Battle.net Ladder Reset like the first week or so, or 2 weeks. But I mean, if you dive into it now, it's going to be nothing but like sea bales from bot teams, right? So it's, and then you can play solo on Battle.net, which is fine. But it's, if you're going to play solo on Battle.net, you might as well just play solo single player. That would have been cool if that rolled like 220. Had 30 strength and all 4 res. Yes, poor Thelchi lost his spider. Had a problem with molting. What's a chant game? I play a little bit of pod, Lucan. I just prefer vanilla to Path of Diablo. Like, I'll try and put together a reset team when pod ladder resets. I actually missed the previous pod reset I missed. Because I was just busy. Actually, I think it was away on... Might have been in Italy on vacation when it reset. Oh, do you mean enchant games like when the sorceress just buffs you up with enchant? I've seen that on Sea Veils. Like, you'd always have like a Barbarian for battle orders. You'd have like a Hammered In, Wind Druid. They'd just be sitting there spamming tornadoes for the Oak Sage buff. Sorceress, that kind of thing. How often does pod reset? It's kind of based about kind of when, I guess, Green Dude has time to do the reset. I think it's supposed to be like every 4 months, like a little bit more frequently than Battle.net, but I don't know that it actually follows that. Ooh, imagine if that was a J-mod and I left it. Yeah, Diablo 4 trailer was awesome. It was sweet. But when has Blizzard not made a good cinematic? Like, even like the Diablo 2 cinematics are awesome. Where can I find an easy Monarch in Hell? Exclamation base, Thomas. But I would suggest farming Ancient Tunnels. Players 3 if you can wing it with a Blizzard Sorceress. They just keep farming everything and eventually it will drop, but if you're super desperate to make that spirit, you can Larzik it for 4 seconds. What's up, Chris? Ooh, dual leech with a little bit of fire res and poison res and ice blast charges. ET cinematics were actually very dark and morbid. They were pretty good. Right on, you guys are gonna do a lot of reset? If you, are you in the Discord, Sir Lucas? I try and set up a team with all the YouTube members. I try and get everybody to team up. It's kind of tough though to everybody's schedules and to try and get everything lined up. Lukeman Shoe, what am I doing? Just doing a quick little Pindle stream before I head off to work on my vacation. Don't get me started on it. It pisses me off. Yeah, no, it was a trash ring. I just thought that the Ice Blast charges were kind of good. Yeah, good old fireman vacation. Dad calling me to need help. He's like, well, I just if we can get some help this week, next week is okay, we're done. It's like, yeah, okay, sweet, man. Next week I don't have fucking vacation, but... And rant. I was gonna stream every day this week. That was my plan. I was like, I don't work, don't got shit to do. I was gonna do like 5 big, heavy streams this whole fucking week. And we started off Monday with a 2-hour stream because I gotta go fucking work. Oh, fuck's sakes. Eli's vacations are for pansies? Why can Mephisto drop Stormlash but not Thresh Socket? It's because of the way it's monster level and treasure class. So this Stormlash or the Scourge is a TC 78 treasure class. And Mephisto has a monster level of 87. Thresh Socket has a monster level of 84. But then the monster level has to match the quality level in order for it to roll set or unique. And then I believe the quality level of Stormlash is 86. So they can both drop TC 78 items, but then Mephisto has a level of 87, so that 87 matches 86, therefore it can roll unique. Thresh Socket has a monster level of 84, so even though he can drop the treasure class, because the 84 is lower than the 86, can't roll unique. It's like the exact same explanation as to why Mephisto can drop Arachnin's Mesh, but Pindle can't, but Pindle can drop Crown of Ages and Mephisto can't. It's just because... purely because of the monster level. Do I at least get back my vacation? Nope, I don't. It's already booked. It's used, so... I'm going to... I just said that I'm going to help this afternoon, and then that's it. I'm not helping the rest of the week. I have a, I don't know if you've seen the video, Herm. I made a level 85, all the level 85 areas to Magic Find or whatever, and I explain it kind of in more depth, but if you understood that explanation, then you probably don't need to watch the video. What's up, Gian? Or JL, I should say. What's going on, buddy? Any known pluggy for Mac yet? Yeah, Ben, if you join the Discord, there's a user who actually runs pluggy on Mac, and he'll be able to set you up. I don't personally play on Mac, but I know that it is possible. I should come to Ireland for my vacation. I went to Italy this year already, and we're renovating the basement, so that's all my money. All of my money gone. No comment. Merry Christmas. Thank you, ma'am. We're a little early, but I do appreciate the kind wishes. Do I have a traps in or multi-shots on? I have one high-level character of every class, and then I have a second sorceress. No, I don't think the wife's hungover today. I think she's better. How did I come up with the idea, Ol? I just thought it was something that people don't really do. Like, everybody does lots of runs, but they don't, like, categorize and show the drops, so... it's kind of how I came up with the idea. The name, I just kind of randomly came to me one day. I didn't really... there's nothing, like, special. I just had, like, an epiphany. I was like, oh, I can call it that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, just...
Good afternoon.
rolling in my YouTube money, sickoid. What's up, Crack? Looking good as always. Thank you, buddy. Trying to just get a damn Death Fathom. I'm with a bitch drop. Sorcerer is a bad choice in Diablo 1. I'm not a big D1 guy. What's up, Billy? But my understanding is that the warrior starts off as the easiest, and the sorcerer starts off as the hardest. But then at the end of the game, it's flipped, where it's a bitch on the warrior and really good with sorcerer. Griffin, going into work while on vacation. Chat needs to bring some. Thank you, bud. Thank you for the fat super. Although I don't know how we would prevent it, but I don't know if money prevents your dad calling you up and begging for your help.
Going into work while on vacation? Chat needs to bring this so this doesn't happen again.
Thank you, buddy. But I'm pretty sure, Griffin, I'm like 95% set. I think I want to try and do Wednesday night. I want to do Left 4 Dead 2. So, if that works for you. If not, let me know. We can try and switch it around. Hate D2 RNG, found a jaw and a burn at Travancore, but don't have a damn Hawes or Ribcracker. Man, that is a bad... That's like a first world problem to have. You got an Enigma, but no Hawes? That's okay. You can run Spirit on your Hammered In or something. Starting out, the Sorcerer is very glassy. Yeah, I've only beaten Diablo 1 once, and I did it with the Warrior. With a lot of help, though. I went in building the Warrior, kind of like how you build a melee character in Diablo 2. And then it was like, no, you want magic, you want firewall, you want all that stuff, which I learned very quickly. Harpies are a pain in the ass in that game. Oh, my fucking chat froze on me. 1 second. I was wondering. I was like, I don't see my chat moving, but... There we go. Yeah, I missed a whole fuckload of messages. Say, sorry, Dad, I don't need your money. Yeah, we're gonna play Left 4 Dead. Should be fun. Do you at least pay your overtime? I don't really ask for money when I work for my dad. What's up, Elite? JL. Yeah, fuck. I hate when I'll be playing Left 4 Dead on PC. Then I can't hide behind the excuse of aiming on console. Then it'll just be my aim actually sucks. What kind of damage does my lightning sorcerers do? My pure damage setup with Crescent Moon, I think, is 35,000 damage. So it's a little bit low in terms of raw numbers compared to like running like a Hodo or something, because extra plus skills. So on paper, it's less damage, but it's in reality, it's actually more because everything I'm hitting is basically at minus 100 light res. Solo or subs? I think the plan was Kozakon and Griffin if it works for schedule, and maybe Chicken. If not, just another bot or something. Do you have full skillers, Kyle? Lightning Sorceress is all about stacking as many plus skills as you can. So like, 1 from Griffins, 2 from Mara's, 1 from Viper Magi, 1 from Arax, 2 SOJs, 2 from Spirit, Torch Annie, full inventory of skillers. Max out all your prerequisites and your synergies. That's how you get your damage. Saving the Druid helmets for a full identify video, where hopefully I get a 5 NATO. Kind of like I did the 200 rare circlet video, and I got 1 220 circlet for the Druid. They do the same thing. Your bow barb has level 54 battle orders? That's nutty. No, it's going to help my dad. It's not, if my work called me, I'd be like, no, fuck you, I'm not coming in. JL, you just got the banhammer comments because you won. Everybody knows a Tyrell Might is an instant win, buddy. You don't need to feel bad. Everybody's just jealous. I put up a Talrash's armor against your fucking Tyrell Might. Bong Killer has a video on D4. There's a lot of Diablo 4 videos. Basically, the second any new information is dropped, any like creator that does PoE, Diablo 2, whatever, everybody's trying to make a video, try and get some views. Crappy roll. Tyrell Might's not about the roll. I think I would use Tyrell Mights though, or TM if, like, I was thinking some form of cannot be frozen on a mercenary. I don't know. Just for fun. Or you could use it on a sorceress. I mean, you really could when you think about it. Patrick, you're proud of me? Why is that? Yeah, make a... He used Metal Grid to turn his Tyrell Might into an Iron Golem. And then he didn't realize it doesn't stick with you from game to game. That's kind of a funny clip. That should be a thing, though. If you use Metal Grid to make something, like that Iron Golem should stick with you from game to game. Because, could you imagine, like a Pit Circer, and then you make an Iron Golem out of an Insight using Metal Grid, and then you just switch to your regular gear? Because you could have a high-level battle orders, and that thing would, like, never die. So, like... Remoth did it, Belch. Benjamin, when am I going to try the... I'm going to get some coaching on kind of the basics of PoE. Then I'm going to stream the... I was going to stream a little bit of D3 because of the new season as well, but obviously I'm not going to fire up a brand new game and play for 2 hours. So I'm just doing Pindle. Jermaine, you just dropped your first ever Cham rune a few days ago? Nice, man. What are you going to use it for? But he has multiple Tyrell Mights, though. He didn't do it on his one and only Tyrell Might. Finish Dead Space 2? Could do that as well. I really want to finish... I'm just kind of hooked on Resident Evil 2, the remaster. I really like that game. Even though it's challenging as hell sometimes. Recently chammed in Ariats for your Whirlwind Barb? Interesting. I'm just curious, why would you cham? I mean, is it because you wanted to use like a Blood Ring with like max damage or something instead of a Ravenfrost? That's interesting setup. Using a cham rune for Whirlwind Barb. Some people argue that they're like, don't even worry about cannot be frozen because like it doesn't affect your whirl with spin, it just affects how fast you whirl from A to B, so they actually argue it's better. But then Ravenfrost is so good on its own, like the massive amount of dexterity and attack rating and full absorb, that I feel like it's just good to run it. Pulling from Metal Grid without... Well, see, do you think it would though, FLP, with a high-level battle orders from a Barbarian? Like players 1 Pit Circer? I see, like, I wonder if it would die right away or not. I was thinking with the decent battle orders, plus she'd be giving it, like, shout and stuff. I mean, maybe it would die instantly, but because I was thinking if it wouldn't die instantly, you could have, like, a bot D on your Pit Circer mercenary or something. Because he wouldn't have to use Insight. Just theory crafting, anyways. You would have 900 and... Okay, so he would be like max 2k health with the sorceress. Okay, so it wouldn't... Alright. So it wouldn't last very long. Anyways, in theory it would be cool. You think life or dual leech rings are better? Oh, I would just run one single dual leech ring, dual grief, and I would personally run a Raven Frost. And then I'd use something like I have. Quickly load up my Zealer for a second. Mustafa, how's it going? I'm doing good, man. How are you? I would use this. Like, I'd use this helmet. Got an ED to demons, attack rating to demons, and flat ED jewel. So I would use that. I'd use this perfect Raven Frost that I found. I would use this dual leech ring. Or maybe I wouldn't use that one. I have another really nice dual leech ring. I'm not sure what would be better for... I could use that. Or this. I don't know which one would be better for the Whirlwind Barb. But then you'd run like... It's pretty much this exact same Trav Zealer gear. You just run Gore Riders, dual grief, and then I'd run the same inventory. Like, it's a very... It's like pretty much the exact same gear. Bimpy! No Pindle, Tyromite yet. Soon, though. We were just talking about you. They're asking me about the new PoE League. I said I need to get a little bit of training first. Chamarin is a troll drop, besides having to craft another bot D. Well, you can put it in like a G-face for some interesting mercenary setups that like cannot be frozen and high output damage. You can make Doom for very niche builds, but yeah, it's not really like... I agree, it's kind of a trollish room. But you can make Pride for Boson. Doom for some niche setup. Hand of Justice for another crazy niche setup as well. But nothing meta for sure. But I can always find a use for everything. When do I usually stream on Twitch? It's really random. I try and stream once a week. Just variety. I don't have a stream schedule though. But it's all variety games and it's never Diablo 2. Ogre Gauntlets. For those? Oh, mana. Those have been nice if they rolled 220. A little bit of mana stolen per hit. And then dual res. I do like my Cham Death V Gaze. That's my favorite mercenary helmet. 20 damage reduction. Life leech cannot be frozen. What else could you ask for? What's the best item I've ever found? Scuba. I found a basically perfect Griffins. It was just missing one off of the plus lightning damage. And I found a basically perfect D-Web. It's just missing one off the minus poison res. So those are probably my top 2 finds. I think down cubing would be broken because you could find a Zod rune and then you could do, unless, well, it depends on how they did it. If you down cube like one Cham, you could down cube to one Zaw. You can down cube to like one Burr, then it would maybe be okay. But if it's like where you downgrade one Zaw to 2 Chams, 2 Chams to 4 Zaw, or 4 Jaws, 4 Jaws to 8 Burrs, like that would be broken as hell, right? But okay, well, it takes a long time because I mean, I just released last week the other one, right? It's hard for me to do 1,000 runs that quickly just because it's not my full-time job. But the next area that I'm doing, it takes a longer time to do the runs. So 20-second runs, doing 1,000 times is way quicker than doing about 3 minutes per run. But the human bot project will be awesome. It's just a ways out. My favorite... What? What's up, Ben Dogs? Yeah, no Death Fathom, though. It's not the maggot layer. I shouldn't have even said 3 minutes. Shouldn't have even said it. I gave away too much information. Melius, don't Cham your ethereal shell. Don't do it. I play a little bit online, Shaker. For the most part, single player though. I don't think I would. If I was playing online, it would just be more like. Okay, muling and lag just don't like doing it any. Excuse me, I don't like doing it anymore.
I can't carry anymore. Impossible.
Shouldn't have said anything. What's up, Crazy Horse? I think it's cows or all level 85 areas in one run. If I could do all level 85 areas in one run, all the temples in Act 3. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing the Den of Evil 1,000 times with the boas on. That's why it's 3-minute runs. River of Flame. Online is overrated nowadays. I mean, it'd be pretty epic if, like, the original Diablo 2 community, like, when it was at its peak, was on, like... yeah, I can't speak today, holy fuck! If, when Battle.net was at its peak, if it was like that today, and then we had streaming, it would be very cool. I just can't speak today, I'm tongue-twisted as hell. What's the deal with the horse-made mask? I don't get it. What do you mean, horse-made mask? Billy, quit laughing at me.
I am overboard.
Heavy Char, Gold Fine, Fire Res. What's up, Abdul? Yeah, Reaper's Tool is awesome. I think if you're gonna say there's like 3 top tier meta weapons for Mercenary, it's Infinity, Insight, and Ethereal Reaper's Toll. Anything outside of that is it's not like it's not viable, it's just not meta. Like those are definitely the two meta merc weapons in my opinion. There's no changes, Red Suit. The only changes from 1.14 to 1.13 is compatibility changes to make it run smoother on newer Windows operating systems. But in terms of like drop rates or content, it's exactly the same. There's no difference. Ballas, what's going on, man? What are you saying? You back to the Pindle grind after your little file corruption issue? What about eBot Spear for Mercenary? It's cool. It's just more of, in my opinion, like a player's one, like summon Necro MF setup or whatever, because in terms of pure damage, an Ebot D Warpike might be slightly more damage than an Reaper's Toll, but the Decrep proc is just so much more beneficial for your extra added damage and also slowing monsters down and then reducing their damage output. It's just, Reaper's Toll is overpowered as fuck. That's a really cool video to make, Tim. To be honest, I don't even know all the different patch changes or where I would even be able to look up that information. Like, I have no idea where I could look up all the different changes. What's up, chicken? Still looking for Reaper's Tool? As soon as you find the first one, it'll drop like 6 more times. Tarnhelm. What's up, Davio? Adam, you gonna start Diablo 2 again? Nice, man. Good to have you back. I need to figure out Cactus Switcher. I could play some of the right original patches. That had a lot of MF? Yeah, it's $1 skills and 75 MF, I think. How's it going, Robert? I already have multiples of it. It's not too rare. I even have an ethereal version, I believe.
I can't carry.
Stormspire was your last grail item? Really? Fuck, that stupid giant... That's another thing too. You like look at the rarity of Reaper's Toll to Stormspire, and you look at how much better a Reaper's Toll is. Stormspire is trash. Like I can't think of a viable use for it. I really can't. They copy a Battle.net character single player? You cannot, Crisco. You can copy a single player character to open Battle.net, or I think you can copy an open Battle.net character to single player. But I don't think you can, or I'm 100% certain you can't go from Battle.net to single player or vice versa. Griffin, you're gonna link me in Discord where you can see all the patch versions? Sick, man. That'd be a really in-depth video though. I have to get like footage from each patch and stuff. You could, yeah, like you can hero edit. If you really want your Battle.net character, whatever thing you had, you could just replicate it with hero editor for sure. Come on, Pindy. .09 was the most fun. That was the patch that I played forever growing up. It was the patch right before Synergies, because I never actually... I grew up on a farm with no internet, so when I had a shit computer, and the only Diablo 2 patch I could play was the one that was on the battle chest that my parents bought for me. I believe it was 1.09. Almost positive. What's my favorite Uber character? Smiter, Assassin. If you want to go for like... just like the best Uber character is... the Smiter, right? Like, hands down it is. My favorite character, though, is the Frenzy Barb. I like using Howl, because Howl can scatter the, like, the fucking swarms when you're doing Uber Duriel, or any of the minions, like, against Uber Israel. And then he also just hits really fast. The only issue is that it's a bit of a bitch stacking AR, because if you do all your Uber runs with a Smiter, you kind of get spoiled on always being able to hit, and you don't realize how important... Jesus, look at that. That was rare Myrmidon Greaves from a mercenary kill. You get really spoiled to the constantly being able to hit. Fucking Sin Claws. Why do I keep checking them? Never good. Chicken, did you say something? I missed it? Hey DB, did you grow up on a farm? Oh, yeah, you're just making fun of me. I did, Chicken. There's some crazy items. I think it's 1.07 laying of hands, or 450 ED to demons, and even more fire absorb. Something fucking nutty. As if laying of hands weren't powerful enough. It was still... If I get one more level, I'll swap out a Geed's Grand Charm, and then we'll get 792. Like legal or illegal? Oh, was it fire absorb, Frank? Okay. I remember it was like an extra 100% enhanced damage to demons, and then it was... I remember Shaco. Shaco, yeah, it was 40% max life. There's a lot of really cool items that guys are playing prior patches and then they're posting on Discord, and it's pretty nutty. Ooh, 1 to barb, 20 faster cast rate. You're just pulling my legs? It's all good, buddy. Dupes ruin Battle.net. Well, yeah, I'd agree with that. It takes the fun out of people that want to play and earn everything. There's no incentive to grind the shit out of the game when you could just fire up a bot and let it play for you. Well, bots and duping is the same thing, right? Well, excuse me, it's not the same thing, but it's just as bad. Chicken! My favorite story DB tells is when he grew up on a farm and played D2 with no internet. Hey chat, has he ever heard that story? Chicken, why didn't you send that as a fucking super sticker, man? Oh, I'm just kidding. Thank you, Chicken.
My favorite story DB tells is when he grew up on a farm and played D2 with no internet.
am overburdened.
Hey chat, have you guys ever heard that story?
I feel like I sound like some of those old guys that keep telling the same story over and over again. Because I have that at work, where these old guys will keep saying the same fucking story, and then I keep nodding and laughing to the same story. I'm like, yeah, this is the 100th time you fucking told me that. And then I realize I do the same thing on stream chat. I'm no better than the fucking old guys. Oh, Zach, it's your little cousins? I hope he, Mike. Is that one of those words, Zach, where I say it? Yes, yeah, I just, you just about got me. I'm like, that's one of those words when you fucking say it and then it's, yeah. Nice try. DB's too quick and sly this time. I was gonna shout it out as just Mike, but then I realized I was like, wait a second, if I spam that, then it's going to... Just about got me. Blizzard's about to announce D-Tier Master for mobile. I'll give you props though, you just about got me, man. Just about got me. And the reason I almost fell for that is because I always want to shout out a little kid who's watching to make him feel good, but fucking Zach, just out to get DB. You ever gonna do a show off of your characters? I have multiple build videos. Young, where I've kind of showed all my... I was gonna do a complete stash reveal. Go over everything that I've collected over 2 years. Just gonna make that shortly, but... Duping on D2 was easy. The only duping that I know of was when you'd have like people just spamming spells like meters and shit like nonstop for like 20 minutes and then it would kind of like glitch out the game.
Not in town.
And I didn't even know how to do it. It's just what I heard people talking about. There's actually DJ that talked about it. That's the only, like, I've never duped before or know how to do it. I did trade something valuable for a Mephisto Soulstone back in the day though. Instead of, that was my first college, when I first went to college and first had internet and played D2 online, my first trading experience was trading something valuable for a Mephisto Soulstone when I thought it was a fucking anti-charm. It was so bad too, so I go to make the trade with him, right? And we go to trade and then it wouldn't let us because we had too much gear. And he's like, oh shit, I have too much gear. He's like, just let me go back to my stash and let me just make some room. I'm like, oh, okay, sure. So then he comes back, and then I didn't even think about it, and I just clicked on the X right away, or the check mark, and I got fucking railroaded and traded something really nice for Mephisto Soulstone. So yeah, DB did that. Turbo! I saw your DM. I never replied to it. The video doesn't exist. Traded an SOJ for Ralicage? Ouch. Ouch. Taking his Tal's armor? Yeah, it's basically the same thing. What other... Is there... There's like a... You can put like an emerald in a regular... And like a regular... Shaco, like a Shaco base for Harlequin Quest, right? You can... Or Crest, excuse me. You can do that. There's the Rattlecage one. There's the Soulstone one. Is there any other, like... major trade scams I'm thinking about?
Salutation.
Or can't think about? Gotta be something else. Emerald Shaco looks different? I thought Emerald Shaco looked the same. Oh, okay, so you could trade a Sapphire and a... I feel like you go through more work trying to get a socket quest and then trick somebody into trading a Sapphire Nightwing helm for... Like, you know what I mean? I feel like it's more work than to just go out and try and find one.
Good afternoon.
The Chan one that controls your mouse and drops everything? Well, it's not like a command that you type in and then you... I don't remember about that one either. Storm Shield. Oh, yeah. It's... What is it? Is it Titman Bucks or some shit like that? What's the name of that shield? Tom's, where can you download this mode? If you type in exclamation install, I think. I just went off Mr. Llama's installation guide, but there's also Tiamat's Rebuke. Thank you. Not even close, but close enough. Titman Bucks. Whatever, you know what the fuck I meant. You knew what I fucking meant. Titman Bucks. It's the same shit. There was a program someone told me about. Oh, yeah. I remember that, Elite. Titman Bucks. Come on, Pindle. Titman Bucks was pretty meta. You traded for them, Matthew? Somebody, like, tricked you into thinking it actually did something? Kyle, why do snakes have to be light immune? I don't know, dude. You can use lower res on them, I'm pretty sure, to break their immunity, or just skip them. Getting, like, see, I didn't bother doing any of that crap. Like, trying to get a jabs on through. I just farmed the gear on my sorceress and muled it over. He's playing Death Shroud versus Archon Plate. For like a, what's the best Enigma base? Between Death Shroud and Archon, you're gonna get more defense on Archon, and Archon has more durability charges, so you won't chew through. You won't have to repair it as frequently. But Archon Plate has a higher strength requirement to equip it. So this is only 77 strength to wear it, but it only has 20 durability points. If you look at an Archon Plate, let me go to my Paladin for a second. Oh, there we go. Jordan already spammed out the... Yeah, so Archon Plate, 60 durability charges, so it lasts a lot longer, but has a higher strength requirement. Really, a Mage Plate or an Archon Plate is a better choice than Death Shroud. The only reason I made it in mine is because it was a 3 open socket, 15 ED, perfect base, so I just went for it. I don't really care about using Ral runes, but you can use an Archon Plate if you want more defense. Mage Plate, 3 open sockets, is really low strength requirement. It's lower defense, but you can actually completely have your character set up where they don't put a single point in strength. It's really just, it's a combination of like what you think looks good on the character, if you care about frequently repairing, and if you really care about having like an extra 100 health on a build, if you really want to min-max shit.
I can't carry anymore.
I should roll an Enigma and a Mage Plate. I also want to roll one in Sacred Armor too. Only for my Travs dealer specifically. I've never personalized anything yet. I was debating personalizing my nearly perfect Griffins, maybe on my Amazon, and then I want to get a Death Fathom, personalize it. But I haven't yet. You like Wormhide Enigma on a Sorceress? Interesting, Lauren. I don't even know what the leather armor skin looks like on a Sorceress. How close are you to Enigma, Valis? Yeah, Wormhide's the leather armor skin, isn't it? It's Wire Fleece is the studded leather armor. Oh, that's a red... Oh, I thought it was a red Conqueror crown. Yeah, LK is super boring. But if you check jewels and gems and charms and stuff along the way, it's not too bad. What are you guys laughing at? What did I say? Did I fuck something up?
I
It's December 6th, 8 o'clock at night. Robert, that's when the next D2 reset is. 12 hours and you only got a Galvarum Warlord? Ouch. Man. Let's make Uber's runs. I don't have any D keys. I could have actually done some D key farming today. Today's only a short stream. I'll probably be back tomorrow with... Could do some D key farming and do some Ubers after. I wanted to get level 93 on my barb though before I respec him for Frenzy. Get some tips on... Yeah, no tips for that, Redmar. You're out of luck, bud. Thank you, Manix. I'll see you on next stream, man. Thank you for tuning in, buddy. Have a good one. We should all play the reset online. You work on Saturday, 12 the 7th. I'm not sure. I work every other weekend, but what do you mean? Actually nothing. I got a red antler pelt. That's it. I haven't ID'd it. Been pretty dry. Hour in, nothing. Casper, Trav goes up to a chamber. Not for lack of trying, though. When am I gonna stream D3? Possibly tomorrow. I was gonna do it today, but like I said, the fiasco with I gotta go help my dad, so I'm just doing a tiny stream today. You're doing it with, I only identify rare boots that are colored. I know that if they're colored, they have better rolls than if they're not colored. Kind of the same way with like druid pelts. At this point in my game, I only wanting the best stuff. I just check colored boots. I don't even know what they're all. There's like color dictates the mod on the roll, right? So like I think gold is gold fine in MF. I'm not sure. Stuff like blue is cold res, fires, red is fire res, green's poison res. Probably. I'll try to download it and do it tomorrow. We'll see, Elite. We'll see how it goes, too. If it's like a shit stream and nobody... If it's a really, really, really bad stream, I probably won't stream D3 after that. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Bilbo, unfortunately, Pindle can't drop materials today. Or Pindle can't drop a parry to me. So no TM for me today. I've never played D3 Sorcius or Sorciac. I watched a little bit of Quinn. Quinn was playing it or streaming it today on Twitch. Looks really spammy. Like there's a lot of shit going on the screen. It's hard for me to even make out what the fuck's going on, but it looks okay. Yeah, I wonder if how much chat's gonna freak out the fact that I'm playing D3. I just want to do the campaign. That's all I want to do. See the storyline, go through, beat the quests or whatever, and call it a day. Chat gonna be mad. You can drop Tyrell's Might in Diablo 3 too, can't you? Silver, you've been playing it since release? Only character you can stand were Monk and Necro. I plan on playing a Whirlwind Barb. But... Wait, the Wizard? Chat? Yeah, chat's gonna give it to me like Mr. X. Whirlwind Barb was broken this season, super strong. Sweet. I don't know if you said in chat, Griffin, does some night this week work for you for Left 4 Dead or no? Each character has maybe 1 or 2 super legendaries, everything else is common. Roman Barb got buffed. Yeah, like I don't even know if I'll even get to endgame. I just wanted to do a little bit of the campaign. See how it goes. I'm already like way behind. Ladder resets Friday night, right? Oh, chicken. Well, Griffin talks about how good he is at first-person shooters, so... Gotta help carry the team.
I can't carry it.
I have a death on my Zealer and it to my friends. What's the second weapon? There's a weapon speed glitch bug with Frenzy that if you equipped death on your main hand and put grief on your offhand, I don't fully understand it, but it speeds up the attack rating of like the death. So if you're gonna run that like Frenzy setup, it's death on your main hand and then you put grief on the offhand, and then you get like a bug where it'll just attack faster than normal. So there's a really good post on Diablo.net you can read up if get a better explanation of it, because I don't even fully understand it myself. But I'm pretty sure that it's you run death on the main hand and grief on the offhand, and that's the best combo for Frenzy Barb. Ricky, first time seeing me live. Hope you enjoy. Yeah, I think it's kind of like swap casting, but for like Frenzy specifically. Hope you enjoy the stream, man. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, Reaper's Toll. Not F though. On F, Reaper's Toll. Let's check the roll on it. 14 life stolen per hit and 203 ED. Okay, fine. If that would have been F, that'd be pretty GG. Update that. Non-F, Reaper's Toll. Do I like eggnog? No. I don't. So even add my 6S Crystal Sword, I was gonna play... We could do some... on-the-fly, summon Necro, if you guys want to see that. It's such gears. Monarch is in the pits. That was a drunk story, man. I can't remember the last time. Last time I was drunk was at my wedding over a year ago. No, don't worry. I'm gonna do Pindle first, and I'm going to get some skeletons so chat doesn't lose their shit. Do you ever play Source? I played tons of Source, Pablo. Tons. You must just only catch my streams when I'm playing non-Source characters. Play a lot of Sorceress. Ever play the Druid? I do, man. Play the Druid tons. I play the Druid more than any other Diablo 2 streamer does, so... way more than any Diablo 2 streamer does. Yeah, pretty much grief for everything. For players say Trav, though, I feel like any weapon like bot D, death, grief, it's all the same. This Toby got drunk one time in college. Well, fuck it. We'll switch to summon Necro because it doesn't look like it's putting out. Pindle. I just gotta... I can't stand muling MF small charms. I hate it. The fucking passion. I've almost debated duping. Like I've never duped, and I'm not going to. But I've thought about fucking duping small charms to just save me doing this. Use 10 gigs grand charms. Okay. All my MF small charms. Gravs. Enigma. SOJs. There, that's everything that my summon Necro needs. Go for it. No, I won't actually do it. It's just annoying. It's just annoying muling, in my opinion. But okay. I still got some here too. Delete the druid? Or delete the necro? I'm gonna run a 6-istic crystal sword today for everybody that likes MF. We're gonna do it. I might have to switch out my... Just check my stats, though.
I'll put that to good use.
Oh no, I need fortitude too. 77 strength. On Enigma. 156. Okay, we're good. Let's need to put fortitude on the merc. James, 2 days in a row. It's just a quick stream today, though. Gotta go help my dad. Oh wait, did I not put a Geed's Grand... Did I not put a Geed's Grand Charm on my Necro? Oh yeah, there's the... Fuck. I'm all over the place today. Okay, so we better put the Geed's Grand Charm on. The Necro as well. Man, this Newbie Mondays. Okay. Yes, I did not. Oh my god. Didn't even put my Geed's Grand Charm on. Thank you, Glimphy. If you guys ever wonder why I usually play one character every stream and never switch, this is why.
I'll put that to good
Okay.
use.
Merc's decked out. I got the crystal sword. But that, I don't want to use my Eth crystal sword up. Amp. Force explosion. We'll get summon necros for everybody so they don't cry. Okay. Total MF. 709. We'll see if that's enough MF for chat. Like, I'm playing Necro and Felch isn't even in chat. 810 or nothing. Oh no! Fuck! Gotta get my... Okay. Newbie Mondays is done. Okay. Now, okay. Nothing but pro strats now. I need my fucking tomb. There we go. Holy fudge. Okay. It's actually even lower MF now. Oh no, it's 696. 696 MF. God. I should just rethink life.
Salutations.
I only got 6 skeletons.
This place has the stench of demons about it.
Literally unplayable. It's funny thing is I think this character is actually worse using skeletons, but I'm just gonna do it because I want to avoid the... You're not using summons, summon Necro stream. Yeah, but the argument is you don't really need the survivability except for the odd archer pack on players 1, right? That's the argument anyways. Belch, I'm playing Necro. Come on. Cut a brother some slack. These skeletons.
Good day.
Is it that bad? Skeletons? I'm doing this for your spider, man. Oh, it's so bad about your spider. Is this the 3-minute run for the human bot project? Maybe. I'm even using the Endariel's Visage for you.
Good day.
I know, I didn't update the title.
Of death. I can't carry anymore.
It's literally more annoying going to get summons. Literally more annoying. What's the best number of players for magic finding, Mitchell? Depends on where you're MFing and what your goals are. But those... I'm not using mages, period. I actually only have one hard point. I feel like mages would be horrible for this build. I actually typically don't even run summons with this setup. Just do it for chat, because I do think I prefer using Beast, though. Ooh, Blue Bloodlord Skull. Yeah, it is. That's literally why I don't use... That's why I don't use the summons. I feel like it's more of a pain in the butt going to get them. Up, Iceman. Say hello to Brazil, Eck. Not gonna lie, I kind of want to run Beast. Kind of want to drop the Crystal Sword. Spangly, the Fishymancer. I guess that's what they call it. Yeah, I was running it for extra MF for chat, but I think I'm gonna go rock Beast. I just think it's better.
Yes?
What would Iceman do in this situation?
The familiar scent of death.
Apparently it's called Fishymancer because somebody way back popularized the character, his name was Fish, some shit. But I don't really know. It's the whole idea of using Corpse Explosion to clear stuff, but I mean, like, what Necro doesn't use Corpse Explosion? Poison Necro, Bone Necro, this Summon Necro, they all use it, so... Corpse Explosion is best aside from Teleport. If you had to pick top 5 most broken skills in Diablo 2, Corpse Explosion is probably one of them. Oh. Fucking archers, man. Gotta watch out for archers when you have amp damage on you. Lost my mercenary too. You shoota! Thank you for the... for the sub. I feel like it's more of a pain in the ass using summons. Charge Strike, yeah. Charge Strike, Static, Teleport, Corpse Explosion. Those are probably the 3 most broken skills. think I should make that video check-in? Right now, I'm currently on Players 1, Mitchell. Players 1. If you're only targeting champions and boss packs, and you just care about uniques, Players 1 is fine. If you want, like, more chances of getting runes and stuff like that, bases and that, you want to go, like, Players 3, 5, or 7, depending on your gear, how quickly you can clear the area. I think you asked earlier about best players difficulty setting, and I think I didn't really answer it. Number one broken skill, my hair.
The familiar scent of death.
No worries, dude. Ask away. And if I miss questions, just respam them.
Of help.
I feel like I totally dropped the ball answering that question for you.
This place has the stench.
What do you think of DT Remaster personally element? I don't think it's gonna happen. And yeah, I agree with you. I don't think it needs one, and I don't think it's gonna happen. Oh. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna stop telly stomping like Felch. I'm just going to go to the outskirts. I had too many close calls telly stomping. How do I get more attack per minute? I got Beast. Only thing I'm missing is Cannot Be Frozen. I even got in Darrow's Visage this time. Trying. Kelly Stomp Players 8, Fire Sorceress.
Greetings.
Oh, actions per minute. Okay. Like I'm not moving my keyboards enough. I try playing better. I could try that. Let me try that this time. Let's see how it goes. Like I said, I almost like this build in Ancient Tunnels better than the pits. Because fuck the archer. Narwin, thank you for the sub. Thank you so much, Narwin. Ancient Tunnels is nice, less things running away from me. Yeah, I agree. I just feel like I've had way less close calls. Ancient Tunnels. Again, maybe my actions per minute's not up to snuff. I don't know. That's what, see, I know, I've been explaining this about telly stomping and champions and how, like, not moving and shit, and I try it, and then it just doesn't seem to work for me. I don't know.
I can't do that here. The familiar scent of death.
I'd rather just telly stomp the outskirts of the pack. Just a little bit safer.
Not in time.
It's got Nightmare on your single player palette. Nice Durance. You respect to Hammerden. Shit, small charm. When you tell yourself try to land on champions and try not to move. Those archers weren't too bad. Yo, half of my fave is numb? What? What do you mean by that? Oh, you're saying, oh, half of your face is numb? Yeah, are you having a stroke? That is like a warning sign. Do you know, you have a chamber and you don't know what to do with it? You could hold on to it and cube up to make a Zod rune. You could shove it in a Cham Shako for a high-end hit circuit. You could... Tooth removal. Could make Doom. Lots of things you could do with it. You could shove it in a G-Face.
I am overwhelmed.
I mean, it sucks that it's not more of a valuable high rune. But it is awesome in a Shako. Oh! Sacred armor! High defense roll and 3 open sockets. Nope. Shit defense roll and 2 open sockets. I'm rolling an Enigma when I get a good 3 open socket sacred armor, guys. We're doing it. A legendary mallet. Shield. What keeps me motivated after long dry spells? The next Holy Grail drop. I went through like a massive dry spell there before I got Stormlash, and that kind of reinvigorated me to keep going. Usually it's just every crazy rare drop, then I get really excited again, and then it kind of holds till 3-4 months, and then if I keep getting dry spell like up to that extent, excuse me, then it's kind of, it's tough to keep going. But you always just have to remember that the dry spells is what makes the GG drops worth it, right? Cham Shaco's absolute shit. It's not shit, it's just, I mean, if you really want to min and max a Pit Zerker, it's the way to go. A little overboard, but... Tom, you never seen his Zod drop? Only ever dropped one my entire life. One Zod rune. I haven't used it yet. But I found 3 Chams, so I could cube up and make 2 of them if I really wanted to. Kozakon, I'm safe, buddy. Safe from work for a little bit.
I can't carry anymore.
Found a Zodron off a Pindle? It's pretty hype. Crazy drop pods there. As a long-time parent, I'd say you owe them at least to work a little bit on my days off. Yes, I know, it just pisses me off because they went away for a week and a half and I covered everything on the farm, worked. You know, 15 days in a row, then it's my first week of vacation and I need to... Or first day of my vacation and then they're calling me crying for me to help them. So it does piss me off a little bit. Not gonna lie.
Good day.
Double Zotted Shaco? Well, that'd be Path of Diablo. Corrupting. 2 open sockets. What's the best item to Zod? Not include rumors. Good question, Matthew. Eth Death Cleaver is right up there. Eth Upped Hawes is awesome as well. What else? Those are the 2 items that immediately come to mind. I don't know what else you'd wanna... Oh, Ethereal, 3 open socket Ethereal Tomb Reaver. You can put 2 Ruby Jewels of Fervor and a Zodron in it, and that's a crazy Fury Druid weapon. That's probably the top 3 Eth weapons that... Eth uniques that aren't rumors that would get the candidate for a Zodron. Other than that, if chat wants to fill in anything I'm missing. But I think that's all the major ones. I've been following D4, I have been. I just actually released a D4 video on my thoughts about the latest systems update panel. Mostly promising, some concerns. More just about how they implement the infinite system, because they're pretty much dead set on it going in. And itemization. Drop rates and the use of different items across character builds and what will be viable and what won't be. That's really my only 2 concerns with it. Everything else, like the open world concept, the graphics look awesome, the druid looks amazing. Gonna be the first character I play. That's all positive. There's kind of more endgame in what they're gonna do. Oh, they're my skellies.
Scent of death.
You're really hoping for Necro on launch? I'm just glad that they had the druid. 2 to traps, nothing else. Just really happy that they brought out the druid.
This place has the stench of demons.
Really hoping it comes out in the next... I think it's like 2 years at the earliest that we'll see it. Mace.
I am overwhelmed.
Alan, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you, Alan. That's what I mean, even I telly stomped there and it didn't move, and it had amp damage on me, I still took a lot of damage, so... That's why I like kind of hanging off the side. Name Jeff! Thank you for the sub, and Tom! Come here in the membership! Thank you, Tom Myers! Little D, thank you so much, man! Enjoy your emotes and badge. I will have new badges and additional emotes soon. Thank you, Tom. I'll get back to work. Thou shalt grow the D.
Hello.
The alert came in, right? Okay, yeah. It's just delayed sometimes. Little D tier seems like an insult. Well, okay, you come up with another name then. Because it goes little, medium, large, huge, and mega. So I don't know if you can come up with a better name for little. I'm all for it. And if you guys have been watching The Purge on Amazon Prime, I've been watching that. It's pretty fucking nuts. Went from like a... Yeah, new member badges are coming soon, buddy. I just got 5 emotes are getting commissioned, and then as soon as they're done being commissioned, I'll have new member badges, because I don't like the way that they currently are. I want something that shows like progression for how long you've been a member for. And I don't have that. Call it a feminine D? I think it's even more of an insult. Size doesn't matter.
Good day.
That's a good one. Size doesn't matter, D. Size, it's how you use it, D. Call it the non-porn star size D. What is this Necro build? Summoning hybrid. Use a couple summons, mostly rely on corpse explosion, amp damage, and a really strong mercenary. Damn, mercenary just about got crunched. All my skeletons gone too. Basically, telly stomp, amp damage, corpse explode. That's all there is to the build. Vigilin. James, what's my plan for ladder reset? I want to... It's next week, right? The 6th? Plan is to do an all melee approach to it. But I will be streaming it, members only, to fill the team, and I'll set up a thing on the Discord about trying to get together solid members that can make it and play. Stay tuned. 99% chance I'll be streaming ladder reset. We're gonna go all melee, but serious though. Just to change it up instead of, I just thought it'd be a cool idea instead of doing like the speed run approach to it. How do I feel about it? Everything being a subscription service? I mean, like Netflix and stuff? Well, I think Netflix is you get way more per month than what you get for cable. So I think it's okay. What resolution am I playing at? It's 800 by 600 window mode, but then it's expanded to, I think, under the glide wrapper settings, I think it's 1280 by 720. So it's like a really big window mode on my screen. When is next ladder reset? It's the 6th of December. Like if Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, Cartoon Networks is getting one, it's getting crazy, all without... Oh, okay. All right. Well, the only ones that I have is Crave and Netflix, and that alone is enough money. Like I would not consider getting anything more than that. I mean, to be honest, we hardly even use Crave. I've been trying to get my wife to agree to get rid of it. She doesn't want to. Yeah, I guess it's getting a little excessive. How do you change your resolution to 1280? It's under the glide wrapper settings. You just go to... this is going to be one of my 2-Minute Tuesday tips videos. I'm going to start a series. It's under the resolution settings of glide wrapper. You can choose to uncheck or check cursor lock. Change the resolution settings. You can have it remember your window position. You can automatically center it. There's a whole lot of different settings under glide wrapper. How many runs? I haven't been keeping track French bag yet. First to be the Pindle, then we switch to the summon Necro. I'm actually only going to be going for another half an hour. So we could even like... I will just keep doing this. I was going to say we could switch to Trav, but... at least there's still a chance of getting everything. My firm pits or ancient tunnels. Yeah, if you let's like if you MF on high player settings and just kill a lot of shit, like players 1's not good for runes. If you go like players 3 or 7, you can get all kinds of runes doing that type of farming. Agreed, you don't have to target farm. Any good drops? A non-Eth Reaper's Toll. That's it. Been shit. I've even been running a lot of MF today. Haven't found anything. Higher chance of winning a normal lottery than gambling tiers might. And gambling, yeah, I don't think magic finding it, but gambling, yeah. Yeah, anything below Ist, like I think Ist or down, Hell Countess is the route to go. Like I would not farm Lower Kuros just if I wanted Istrans. Oh, blue diadem. Where are the drops at, guys? One pull at Ram to cube to a Mal. Yeah, then definitely Hell Countess is way to go.
I can't do that here.
I really like Malrunes because I always just consider a Malrune half an Istran.
The familiar scent of death.
Am I gonna do some Lower Kuros? I don't need the runes, so I wouldn't go back to LK. It's kind of boring. If I want to farm runes, I do Travancore. Just because it's slightly close, like somewhat comparable rune drop odds, and then you can drop unique jewelry there, and it's also more fun. Trav's like my go-to rune farming place now. Yeah, Pod is an awesome private server mod. I don't like some of the changes they made with Enigma, to be honest, and a couple of the other character tweakings, but fuck, wasn't corpse exploding. Anyways, overall, yeah, it's a really good mod. But I mean, it's Green Dude's vision of what he wants Diablo 2 to be. It's not my vision, so yeah, overall, like, really good. It's an awesome mod. Another Reaper's Toll. 2 of them. This one gonna be Eth?
I am over.
Second Reaper's Toll. That's hilarious. Eth! It's not Eth.
Impossible.
2 non-Eth tolls. What's the odds of that? Multiplayer's not dead? I'd say it's dead just outside of PvP games. PvP games will not have resets, but that's hilarious. Second non-Eth toll. I'll just there for now. Can you show the lobby on multiplayer? If I click on Battle.net, or the online portion with D2SE, it causes an error. I have to go in and rename my file folders, then load up Battle.net to show you the lobby, which I don't feel like doing. PCAV113, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you, PCAV.
Carry anymore.
It's full. Been on Battle.net before. Do you ever play online? Just usually typically around ladder resets. Sledge. Like the 6th, I'll be doing a reset run. After that, I doubt I'll be grinding the reset, to be entirely honest. Whirlwind Warcry Barb, viable to beat endgame in hell? 100% Lorraine, it just depends on your gear. If you're gonna do it solo self-found, it's gonna take you... Where the it'd take you quite a while. Like, Whirlwind is 100% viable, but you need the gear for it. Melee characters are way more gear dependent than caster characters. But to do it right from scratch, solo self-found, it's going to take you ages compared to gearing up with like a sorceress. The Stone of Jordan soul thing is just a randomized counter for Diablo, like to simulate Diablo clone on Battle.net spawning on single player. Defook, 2 non-Eth Reaper's Tolls today. That's it. I don't think I prayed enough, Jail.
Presence honors me.
Like, I'm just switching to just doing only ancient tunnels here. Just to be a little bit more desperate. Trying to get something in the next half an hour. And when they have a high fire resistance, it takes a lot more corpse explosions to take them out.
I can't carry anymore.
Mike Steele, you love my content? You're a new viewer here? Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. It means a lot to hear that. Hope you enjoy the stream, man. Let me get some D spam in chat for Mikey, new viewer. I don't think I had amp damage up. Yeah, 55 years, 255 likes.
I need a key.
Give him the D.
Day.
Can I show you my gear? Sure. Beast, Enigma, Perfect Topaz Shaco, Necromancer, Caster, Amulet with MF, 35 FSR Spirit, 49 MF War Travelers, 2 SOJ, or sorry, excuse me, 2 Nagel Rings, Arachnid's Mesh, and Triangle's Gloves. All MF Small Charms and Nagid's Grand Charm. On Switch, I have CTA and Spirit. And then my Mercenary is a Darrell's Visage, Fortitude, and a double ohmed Eth Bonehue. Just for more damage to get the first kill. It's kind of like a unique Players 1 Mercenary setup. You could swap that out for Infinity to get more minus fire res. Actually, it does boost your corpse explosion, but you don't really need it for Players 1. Make an Iron Golem out of Beast. I'm not a good enough Necro player to trust myself doing that. I've seen videos like online of people doing that with an Iron Golem to like run Travincle and stuff. Dude, use Obedience? 2 reasons why I wouldn't want to use Obedience. 3 reasons, actually. 1, it has cold damage. So cold damage, I can't... It's less likely I can corpse explode. 2, it's not as much raw damage as the double ohmed Death Bonehue. And 3, it attacks slower. So...
I can't carry anymore.
I guess if you used it in a Thresher base, it might hit really fast with Beast, but... If I was gonna use any other weapon, I'd use Infinity. Make an Iron Golem out of... Like, the whole concept is just the Mercenary gets the first kill as quickly as possible, and you just corpse explode the screen. It doesn't really matter what weapon he's using. To be honest, I could probably give him 4-2 with no weapon. It'd just be slower. I get the first kill. And corpse explode. Dude, H-Gen or Light Sorceress if you're going casual.
Yes.
Did they buff it in 1.12 to 1.13? I don't know what all the changes that were made from patch to patch. But I don't think... You know what? I have somewhere... Okay, so that's 215 to 1,115, okay? Somewhere on my... I think it's my Sorceress. I have a... Was it 1,115? $84 to 1,000, so... I guess it's really close. But it's got cold damage. Like, it would work, but... I'm not using an Infinity Blitz because I don't think you need it for Players 1. If I was going up to, like, Players 3 and I wanted to buff my Corpse Explosion, I could. You're absolutely right. But since it's just Players 1, it's pretty much Telestomp, Amp Damage, and then everything dies from Corpse Explosion unless they're Fire Enchanted. This one with a double-edged bone heal because it's cool and it's so like it hits hard, it's cool, and it has a high damage. Can you fade an iron golem? No, but I made this iron golem out of an ethereal insight, excuse me. So that's why he's like faded. I mean, you can make an iron golem out of treachery if you wanted to, but I want an iron golem out of insight for the meditation recovery for the mana. That's right up there, Nikolai. Like this, I can switch out the gear. I can get 709 MF if I use a six-sisted crystal sword. Just from swapping out beast to six-sisted crystal sword is 709 MF. 709 MF, excuse me. Yeah, fast teleport, so you can clear really quickly. Right up there is one of the top builds.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
Skeleton and mercenary damage. The mercenary is 11k with might and fanaticism activated. I don't really use summons. I was using them earlier. Doesn't help the build too much. I'd stick a... If you want fire res, just put a rune in it. Or you can put an increased attack speed fire res jewel if you have one of those. Those are really rare though. That's like ideal. You can put a cham rune as well. That's actually the ideal mercenary element for this build, is a chammed ethereal Darrow's Visage, but... Depends on if you really want Cannot Be Frozen on your mercenary, or if you need it. Or if you need the fire res, depending on your wealth, etc. Because you really, like, if you're farming the pits consistently, there's not a lot of elemental damage there, so you can get away with your mercenary not having capped fire res. If you're farming somewhere like Chaos Sanctuary, you're going to want the rune to cover the minus fire res. Or you can put like a, this is a rare jewel that adds strength, fire res, and some other shit, enhanced damage to demons. That's why this in Darrell's is only minus 9 fire res, not minus 30. I've never gone skydiving, ever.
Good day.
Closest I've done to skydiving is the bungee rope thing at Canada's Wonderland. That's like a free fall for like a split second. They always ask the... Oh, look at that double drop. Jonathan Haig, thank you for the sub. Check out that. Bloodlord Skull and a Corona. Jeez. Imagine if those are both unique. Josh, you don't need to be apologized for being late. Just thank you for showing up, buddy. You're also at work. Thank you for the super, Josh.
Sorry, I am late to the big party at work, lol. Time to sneak stream, smiling face with sunglasses.
Thank you for the super chat, buddy. Always good to see you. Got new emotes and sub batches coming up for you too, Josh. Look forward to that, brother. And shit GC. Smiling face with sunglasses, yeah. She always butchers the, always, every time, fucks it up.
Your presence honors me.
No, work parties are the best. Man, go watch in theaters. Support the actors. Although it is getting ridiculously expensive to watch a movie now. If you include popcorn and a pop and all that other shit. Oh, unique ring. Soj, give me something.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, buddy. I didn't even give you guys chances to guess. I just wanted something today. Something other than a Reaper's Toll. It's not... You're heading out later, Milius? I think it was like $45 for 2 movie tickets and a popcorn and a pop. Pretty sure it was $45 or $50. So it's pretty expensive. I think that's just 2 people. Imagine if you have 2 people and then you take 2 kids to the movie theaters and then you buy a pop and popcorn and shit for them. Way too expensive. What's Eldritch and Shank? I'll show you. It's these guys right here.
Day.
These are kind of the common super uniques that people target farm in Battle.net. So this is Eldritch right here. And Shank is the guy down here that you get the socket quest from. Those 2 guys are Eldritch and Shank. In Bulgaria, it's $10. Well, it's... I mean, it's... Wait, what am I doing? I want to go
This
to...
place has the stench of demons about it.
It's like $12 per person for a movie ticket if you're an adult. I think it's like $6 if you're a kid. A little bit cheaper if you're a senior. But 2 of them is like $25 a tax, and then if you buy a pop and movie, or excuse me, a pop and like a candy, popcorn, then you're looking at another 25 bucks. That's what makes it add up. I mean, like, I could go to the movies for $12 if I just went by myself, didn't buy anything, bought a single ticket. But I'm just talking like, went with my wife and then we bought popcorn, pop, so a lot of money. Crack! You're sending me some doughs, you hope that... Trying. I'm going hard in level 85 area.
I am sending Yasamdo when the drops suck. Hope the dry spell will be over soon.
Thank you, Cracky. Doing my best here, boys. Actually, I have to leave shortly, too. Thank you, Crack, so much. They're going bankrupt because of the outrageous prices. So I don't have a local theater. Ours is like the big Galaxy Cinema chain theater or whatever. I don't know what it is in Europe, but it's a big like movie blockbuster chain. 15% tax in Nova Scotia? Ugh.
Where can I take you?
I think, but I think we're 14, the HST and GST. Yeah, it fucking adds up, right, Josh? When you go with extra people, like you bring a date or you... And then the worst part is if the movie fucking sucks. That's why I don't watch Avengers movies anymore. Koch, thank you for the sub. Koch, want a bad knob. Thank you so much for the sub. And I just slaughtered that name, but thank you, man. Warrior sub number 11. Yeah, it's half physical, half fire damage, and that's why amp damage boosts corpse explosion, and that's also why infinity helps boost from the conviction aura. You watched the last two? I don't watch Avengers movies ever. I'm done it. I've had enough.
Your presence honors me.
I will have a sub-train emote soon, Jordan. They're getting commissioned as I speak. Foreman 214, thank you for the sub. Sub number 12. Crazy horse. Why are you so crazy, crazy horse? Thank you, buddy. I'm gonna have good sub-train emote. Promise.
Just fucking find something, will ya?
I'm trying. Thank you, crazy. Just fucking do it. Tell you, man, it's the Necro. I should have been running Druid. I felt bad for Thelch. Spider died. Yes, you guys might be here for a while. Except I'm gonna do 3 more runs for an hour for 1:52 p.m. So I'm gonna leave at 2. Gotta go work. Dinner to the dog park? Your doggy? I already took my dogs out for a walk, and then when I get back from helping out, I'll take him out again. The way, BG Sin Claw, no. Be her back at catfishing? Has anybody actually been catfished in chat? If you have been, please just share it. No judgment, I'm curious. Or has anyone catfished somebody? That's probably even worse. That is even worse. Oh, got Alder's armor.
I need a key.
2 more.
Your presence honors me.
What is catfishing somebody? It's making like a dating online profile where you like use some like really attractive person's face, and then you like lure somebody in and you get them super attached and you talk to them for like hours on end, and then they keep asking to meet you and you keep coming up with excuses, and then finally you agree to meet, and then you're not the person at all that you pretended you were to that other person for X amount of months or years or whatever. There was an MTV show on it called Catfishing. You see people get like attached to these dating profiles and they never get to see the person for years, and they just talk to them for, I don't know. Somebody needs to go out and get a real job or something. The people that are catfishing, I mean, not the people that are getting led on. But it's more than that. It's more than just fake profiles though, Jack. It's like literally like lead people on for years or months at least.
It's locked.
Hey, last run! So it's like when you use, yeah, if you use my face on your Tinder profile. That's exactly what it is. Come on, some Necro, what you got for me? Zersto 88, thank you for the sub. Thank you, Zersto. Buy some keys? I'd rather have the extra MF. There's nothing too crazy that can drop from those chests. Yeah. Oh, one of Necro skills with MF. Nothing else. There's actually like a if you have this, you can run this exact build at 125 FCR. You can teleport even quicker. The same concept. That could have been a circlet for that build. MF and then 2 to Necro skills and 20 FCR. Why don't I use players 8? It would really take out the hit or the punch from Corpse Explosion at that point. Tom Face, think of this sub. Over 14. I mean, you could probably run this build player 7 with Infinity. It just takes a little bit longer to get the first kill. I'm not sure actually how good Corpse Explosion is on player 7 in Ancient Tunnels. But definitely be a lot better with Amp. Like Amp and Conviction Aura from Infinity together would substantially output the damage, but I don't know to an extent if it's good enough for players 8 or not. This is a really new build for me. This is like the second or third time I played it on stream. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. 13 new subs, 2 new members. I think we only had 1, Tom. Somebody must have it must have been a resub where it added. We had donations, super chats as well. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, so I'll possibly be streaming Diablo 3 tomorrow. Possibly. And then I want to... Is it your birthday? No comment? It's not my birthday. Happy birthday, man. And then I do want to stream some Twitch Resident Evil as well. So we'll see what we do this week. And I got some Diablo 2 videos I got to make. Don't forget my key. Have fun at the farm. Thank you, James. Yeah, thank you, Raven. All right, guys. Oh, last minute sub from Matthew. Matthew Allen coming in hot with a sub. Thank you, bud. Yeah, thank you, Joshua, for the super chat. Everybody, thank you for tubing in. Thank you for tuning in. Diablo 3 will be on YouTube as well. I gotta actually buy it tonight and set it up, but I want to redeem my fucking BlizzCon ticket, whatever that thing is that I got. But yeah, guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Say